ladies, gentlemen, and everyone who knows the trouble with Scotland is it's full of Scots. Welcome to the Wednesday Night Jokenet here on the 146895 repeater. I am KE8PBL, your net control for the evening. My name is Nemo, November Echo, Mike Oscar, and I am located in Denmark Township. Before I go any further, is there anyone that needs this repeater for emergency or priority traffic? Okay, nothing heard. If anybody does need the repeater for emergency or priority traffic, please break in at any time with your break and your call sign, and we will concede the repeater for the duration of your emergency. Again, this is the Wednesday Night Jokenet here on the 146895 repeater. This is a direct net, and all traffic should run through net control. Everyone with a valid amateur radio license is encouraged to participate. This net meets every Wednesday night on this repeater, and the purpose is to have fun, making each other laugh, coming up with crazy punchlines for this week's joke. This is a 3-round net, so please stick around or you may miss something. Let me just quick break for time. All right. Before I go down the list of regular check-ins, let me say this repeater is owned and operated by Tom, NHCT. It is available for public use. The RF frequency, again, is 146895, and the PL tone is 141.3. It can also be reached via Echolink, and the link for that is W8IJC-L. Please treat the repeater like it has a 2-minute timeout and allow for clean breaks between transmissions. Other than that, we are good to go. I'm going to start down the list here of regular check-ins, and we'll see who all's here tonight. Oops, sorry for that extra second there. I forgot to flip the page to this week in my logbook. All right, let's start at the top of the list here. We'll go down to Jeff, or start with Jeff. KC8 LAR.
Present.
All right, very good. Got you locked in there, Jeff. Thank you for that. Next on my list is Wayne, Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet.
Good evening, everyone. Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet.
All right, Wayne, thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate it. Let's reach out to Dan, N8DRL. All right, Dan, I heard the tail end of you in there. I got you logged in. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll go down to Andover. We'll see how Ken is. KE8YBN.
Good evening there, Nemo. Yeah, KE8YBN. Yeah, we're here. Good evening, everybody. Stand by. Here, push the button.
All right, Ken, good to hear you. Had me a little worried there. Didn't see you over Winterfield Day. That's all right. I'm sure you had a bunch of stuff going on. Appreciate you being here tonight, and hopefully we'll see you at the meeting soon. All right, we'll go over to Sunny, KD8 LHR. All right, nothing heard. Maybe he's studying hard, or he might actually be out at work tonight, too. I don't know either one way or the other, but hopefully he gets to check in with us again real soon. We'll go down to my neighbor down the road, KE8ZHH. Frank, are you with us tonight, sir?
KE8VHH, I'm here.
All right, very good. We'll reach out to Jim, KE8LFR.
KE8LFR, I'm in and out though, Nemo, because I am on the road as usual.
That's all right, man. I'll take your in and out. Thank you for the check-in tonight. It was great seeing you at Winterfield Day. I'm glad you got a chance to drop in. All right, we'll keep on going. We'll try Ruth Ann, KE8ZVO.
I'm here, KE8ZVO.
KE8ZVO, got you locked into Ruth Ann. Thank you for the apple crisp. That stuff was yummy. and so were the waffles. Those were really good. We'll go down to Joe. We'll reach out to Hiram, W8 KNO.
KE8PBL. This is W8KNO, and have a different antenna rig this week.
All right. Well, you sound pretty good into the repeater. Appreciate you being here tonight, Joe. As always, man, it's good to have you around. All right. We'll go over to Drew. Alpha 8 Delta Lima, Drew. Okay, nothing heard there. Maybe he's still out doing POTA or just getting in a little late. I heard him going out for POTA. I tried to talk to him earlier today on 2-meter simplex, but I was just pretty far away, so I must have missed him. That's all right. Good luck out there. I hope you did all right. Okay, we'll go down to Tom, KEH QWG.
This is KE8 QWG, present and accounted for.
All right, Tom, got you locked into the log here. Thanks for being here tonight. Good meeting you in person out there at Field Day, and I'm glad you, well, welcome to the club, sir. We got a bunch of people we should welcome, and I have been amiss. I didn't put that list in front of me today, and I should have, but, man, it's been a kind of a busy day for me. All right, we'll keep on going down the list here. Dave, K8TIE, all the way out there in Cleveland Heights.
K8TIE here. Good evening, Nemo. Good evening, everybody on the net. It's going to be a nice evening, I think. It's a little bit warmer now. I will be doing some things. I will be interrupted for a few minutes before you do your jokes. So please, pause in that so that I get a chance to actually hear it, but I won't be able to listen for about 2 minutes, maybe.
W8IJC link.
All right, well, we'll repeat the joke and we'll make sure we get you on the list there. Don't worry, as we're going down the answers, I'm sure you'll be caught up by the time we get to your name. All right, we'll go over to Ron, KC8 RJO. Okay, nothing heard there. Maybe he's radioed out after a long weekend. Don't blame him there, sort of. All right, let's try this other new call that we have here. Drew number 2, November 2, Alpha Kilo Juliet. Are you with us tonight? All right, nothing heard. You gave an extra second there for the Echolink. Hopefully he'll get a chance to join us a little later on. Well, I know I heard this guy on the radio on my way home today from work, and he said he would be here tonight. Alpha Delta 8, Oscar India. Vito, are you around, sir?
Alpha Delta 8 Oscar India. I'm here like I said it'd be. How's it going, guys? Looking forward to the net again.
All right, Vito, very good. Thank you for joining us tonight, and awesome working with you over Field Day. Had a really great time working, logging, and calling for you. Man, you rocked it, dude. That's all I can say to that. All right, that's the end of the list as I have it. Is there anybody else that'd like to check in? Please call KE8PBL. Okay, nothing heard. Good group of folks going on tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. Let's put our thinking caps on our funny bones, if I can spit those words out of my mouth correctly, and we'll get into this week's joke. All right, so this week I decided to go with a radio and weather theme since it's winter field day and we're all radio techs. I don't know if I quite get this one, but I'm sure there's going to be some good answers tonight. So tonight's joke, why did the radio station fire the weatherman? Why did the radio station fire the weatherman? And, well, I'm going to put Ruth Ann in the hot seat. Ruth Ann, thank you for showing up with all the wonderful food. And why did the radio station fire the weatherman?
I haven't even worked through about 3 thoughts yet, but because his reports were fly-by-night. Back to net. KE8CVO.
All right, thinking on your feet. I like that one. Fly by night. We'll go down to Joe, W8KNO. Why did the radio station fire the weatherman?
He was putting a damper on the station, on all the employees.
All right, damper on the station. Very good. I like that one. Okay, next on my list is we've got Tom, KE8QWG. Thanks for being here tonight, sir. And why did the radio station fire the weatherman?
Maybe he wasn't giving him very good propagation.
All right. Very good, not good propagation. I like that one too. We're going to have some good answers for this tonight. We'll go down to Dave, K8TIE. Why did the radio station fire the weatherman?
I just got back. Maybe haven't had very much time to think of it. I'm going to have to try to think of this one off the cuff. I think because he did not predict rain in time to put out the fires. K8TIE. Back to net control.
All right, very good. Couldn't predict the rain. Okay, now we're going to go over to Vito, Alpha Delta 8, Oscar India. Why did the radio station fire the weatherman?
I can't think of anything right now. My wife's saying because they thought they were too cool.
All right, they thought they were too cool. I like that answer. Good on the XYL there, and thank you, ma'am, for listening too. Appreciate you. Everybody huddled around the radios, I appreciate all of you listening, even if you're not checking in. All right, moving down the list here, we'll go to Jeff, KC8LAR. How about it, man? Why did the radio station fire the weatherman?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to say because he was moonlighting to fill his rainy day fund. That's it. That's all I got. Back to net control. KC8LAR.
All right, he was moonlighting because he needed some extra cash. Very good. Alpha Charlie 8 Yankee Juliet. Why did the radio station fire the weatherman?
Because he broke his arm, and so he decided to give a forecast.
Ooh, that hurts. Oh, wait. Man. That's a bad one. All right, Dan, N8DRL. Good to have you with us, sir. Why did the radio station fire the weatherman?
I can't think of anything right now either, so I'm going to say after you get a stumper here, N8DRL.
All right, I got one stumper tonight. That's good. I might make 3. I doubt it. I only have a couple of people left to call on. We'll go down to Ken, KE8YBN, and why did the radio station fire the weatherman?
Neil, I can think of this, he was always wet and drafty. Yeah, try that one. Right in that control.
Okay, he was wet and drafty. I like that answer too. Next on my list, man, I didn't get a stumper out of that one. I don't think I'm going to get a stumper out of this next one either. Frank always comes up with some good ones. KE8ZHH, why did the radio station fire the weatherman?
I don't know. I'm stumped on this one. I'm gonna say... I'm stumped. It's a good joke. Yeah, you stumped me, Zima. Back to net control.
All right. Well, I got two stumpers. That's all right. That didn't do too bad. Man, some great answers there. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that my XYL is monitoring this the net too, and she's made a guess here. The weatherman was full of hot air, and I like that answer too. So thank you to all the XYLs and everybody else that's listening outside of the RF area, whatever. You know how it is. All right. Before I go any further, is there anybody else that would like to check in? Please call. All right, nothing heard. Very good. I just wanted to make sure we gave everybody a chance to jump in if they wanted to. All right, this tonight's joke. Why did the radio station fire the weatherman? My answer is he kept saying it hurts to say this. He said, I kept saying it hurts to say this. That's why they fired him. Anyway, I like all them other answers, man. Almost every answer directly applies, that's for sure, and it's funny. The Hertz, by the way, is Hertz. Hopefully I didn't have to explain that to all the radio guys tonight. All right, let me just make a couple quick announcements, and we'll get into why everybody's really here. Okay, Aries District 10, Ashtabula County Emergency Services Training Net. That meets every Monday night at 8 p.m. on the 146715 repeater. That repeater has a negative offset and a PL tone of 141.3 and an Echolink node of NHCT-L. I tried to check into that net this week, but then I forgot what day it was and realized it was Tuesday. So I didn't get to check in. Sorry about that, folks. I really meant to. All right, Ashtabula County Amateur Radio Club's weekly net is on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. on that same repeater, and it's 146.715, again with a negative offset, PL tone of 141.3, and an Echolink node of NHCT-L. All right, this coming weekend, man, back to back for us, isn't it? Amigos Radio Club Ashtabula's monthly meeting is going to be held Saturday, January 1st, 2025 at 6 p.m. at 3600 Stanhope-Kelloggsville Rd. Hope to see everybody there. We got a bunch of new members that we got to welcome in, and a whole bunch of things going on. So just show up, jump in. You know, we like seeing everybody. Anyway, I don't know what else to say to that, but that's it. That's what I got here. So let me shut up, and we'll get into why everybody's really here. All right. Well, great to have everybody here tonight. Appreciate it. Where did we start? We started with Ruth Ann. Ruth Ann, K8ZVO. Thank you so much for taking time and I know you were sick, for showing up to the field day site and bringing that food. What do you got for us tonight?
KE8CVO here. I do plan to come to the meeting. I am much better. Of course, I passed it on to Leon. He's listening with me tonight, and we both like the forecast answer to the joke. Yeah, I'm real sorry that I missed. I hate to say this now, but I'm going to be in Scotland for Summerfield Day, too. So, sorry about that. Back to net, KE8CVO.
Well, that's funny. I had no clue that was the case, but, you know, the opening line was, the problem with Scotland is that it's full of Scots. So anybody want to throw that out there while we're going down the list? And I might explain that in a little bit here to the folks that are new to the net. So I will do that at the end of the comment round before we get into the discussion topic. All right, keeping on going down the list here, we've got W8KNO. Joe, how you doing tonight, man? What do you got for us?
Well, good evening to everyone, Nemo. It's great to be here. As I said, I was working on my antenna. The local people said I was really weak, so I took out my antenna switch and ran the antenna directly to the transceiver, and it seems to be working better. I can hear you much louder than normal, and that's what I'm using as my basis, how loud you sound. And thank you, and again, good evening to everyone.
All right. Like I said, Joe, great to have you with us tonight. All right. We'll go down to Tom, KEH, QWG. Good to have you with us tonight, sir. What do you got?
Not a ton of stuff here tonight, but I will tell you that I really enjoyed the field day. Got to sit down and operate the radio a little bit with Drew. Got to sit down and operate a lot with Vito. And you guys were all rocking. It's just amazing. Anyway, what was their final count as far as how we did as a radio club? Did you get all the numbers? Other than that, that's all I got there.
Roger that. Joe has the official numbers. I believe, I want to say it was right around 660. And I don't know what the exact number was, but I know it was right around 660 and change. So right in there. And actually, we'll get into that in a little bit. We'll go into we'll all kind of collective do a toss back and forth AAR thing when we get into the discussion round. So just give us a few minutes. We'll chat all about that. All right, we'll keep on going. K8TIE. Dad, good to have you with us, man. I appreciate you being here tonight. What do you got for us?
Oh, well, let's see now. We got mold removed from the house and updated estimates on the removal and how much will be covered by insurance. That's sort of important. We had an interesting session on the trivia net this morning. I don't have my notes on here in here because I just don't happen to have that clipboard here at the moment. But it was an interesting net with some interesting answers and things. But the fastest propagation of motion was the
W8IJC link.
dominoes, because you could stack them right against each other, and then the propagation was almost instant from end to end. Whereas you could space them apart a minute and have them ripple out slowly, but the fastest, it could be very fast. And they had several animals as options too, which will put the coyote as about the fastest. Faster than bunnies, faster than roadrunners, and so on. After all, they'd starve if they weren't. So that was kind of fun this morning. And I've been kind of searching through all my flash drives and thumb drives for my Excel spreadsheet that included almost everything you would want to know, I wanted to know, including my FCC FRN number and things like that, because I know I'm getting down to the point where I need to renew this license properly. KTAE, back to net control, KEA VPL.
All right, K8PVL with the Wednesday Night Jokenet. The process, I think, has changed since you last renewed, and I believe you're going to have to, I think you got to go into the FCC site now to and pay it over the internet. I don't think they take checks directly anymore, just so you know that. And the numbers you're looking for are available on the FCC website. There is a database specifically for all the ham radio information, and it's all publicly available. You can look it up so that you have it. You don't need much more than that. Your FRN number and your license dates, and I can even check that out for you at some point and try and pop you a message over if I can. And for those who don't know, the net you're referring to is the Trivia Net. They are over on the 146940 machine. And that machine has a PL tone of 110.9, and they are daily net at 9 a.m., and they are been running for a really, really long time, and there's a great group of folks over there that check in every morning, too. All right, let me get down here to Vito, Alpha, Delta 8, Oscar, India. How you doing, man? Good to have you on the net. What do you got for us?
Not much, just trying to get some digital stuff going on the computer. Playing around with FT8 right now, trying to get a JSA call set up on the computer after I get done with this. And looking forward to the comment round. Back to net.
All right, very good. I might start digging into some of that myself soon. I haven't been a digital guy yet, but some people are convincing me a little bit. All right, we'll go over to Jeff, KC8 LAR. Good to have you with us tonight, sir. What do you got?
Not a whole lot. Enjoyed field day. I think everybody did. It's a good thing. A few people really shined, and that's good. That's good. It's good that happened. In the meantime, I'm just taking a little bit of time off this evening to clean up a few projects. I've got a cat that likes to try to help me with them, and picks up my leads and takes them all around the house. So we get to play hide and seek. I found them in the bathroom, the sunroom. Meter leads in the bedroom. It's a great time. But he's having fun and keeps me on my toes. But with that, we'll pass it back to net control. This is KC8LAR.
Good copy on that. I'm starting to miss my cat, actually. Last week I tripped over something that wasn't there, and I looked down and I said, there should be a cat there. And there wasn't a cat there. I was kind of sad about the fact that I wasn't tripping over my cat. That might be a little odd to say, but that's the way I felt. All right, we'll go down to Wayne, Alpha, Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet. Great to have you with us, sir. And what do you got? Wayne, Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet, he's still with us.
Sorry about that. I think that I'm here tonight because I'm just happy the way things went over the weekend and how everybody came together and we worked hard. That's really about it right now.
All right, very good. Dan, you're in the comment round. November 8, Delta Romeo Lima. Go ahead, sir. little fuzzy, but you're holding it, sir, and you are legible.
I'm actually in my front room, having a cigarette with on the west or the east side of the house. I'm surprised I'm making it. Anyhow, it was good to see everybody after this weekend. Had a great time, and I think everybody did it, especially Andrew when he finally made that CW contest. I actually think he might have. I won't say it. Anyhow, thank you for any hero. 88 LHR, late check-in.
KD8 LHR, I got you on the list, man. Great to have you with us tonight. When I get around to you, we'll get into this week's joke with you and all that. Right now we're in the comment round, so just hang tight. We'll get right to you. We'll go down to Ken, KE8 YBN. We missed you at Winter Field Day, man, but that's okay. We'll catch you at the meeting, I'm sure. What do you got?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't make it up for this year this time. The lady wasn't feeling too well, so I had to stick around and nurse her, make sure she's getting better and stuff. But I got her still on the back on her feet, but not quite stable yet. But yeah, I plan on being there for the meeting on Saturday for sure. Okay, Devo, we'll catch you there. Back to Nan.
All right, well, you take care of the unofficial club mama there. We appreciate both of you showing up to the meetings every week or every month and all the events. Man, you're a great member of the club, and we appreciate you guys being around. All right, we'll go down to Frank, KE8ZHH. Good to have you with us tonight. What do you got, man?
Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right. Doing a little FT8 on 10 meters each morning, and besides that, working on my other hobby still, and was talking to Bob Kilner, NADPD, and I guess Friday, you gotta watch out for the weather. Could be a rain-snow mixture, and could get ugly. Power outage maybe, and I don't know how long it's going to last or how bad it's going to get, but something to watch out for coming Friday. And yeah, hopefully it won't get that ugly, but had a real good time at Winter Field Day, even though I didn't talk on the radio. I did log, and the food was great, and camaraderie of the people there was real fun and everything, and I did get some sleep. I didn't want to kill myself. Getting too old for that, staying up all night, and now you can't do that anymore. And but it was a real good time, and yeah, I love them waffles. Rethan, those were really good. And hot dogs, had funny cooked on the wood burner. Those were pretty good too, also. And I did find my splitter for my headphones, so that's a good thing. I love them things. And with that, I'm going to set it back to Amigo and Net Control. Thanks for listening.
All right, with the station ID, I might as well ID as well. This is KE8 PBL with the Wednesday Night Jokenet. My name is Nemo, November Echo Mike Oscar. I am Net Control. Before I go any further, is there anybody else that would like to check in? Please call. All right, Dan, I'll get you to your recheck here. Let's finish up the list. We'll go over to Sonny, KD8 LHR. Good to have you with us tonight, sir. Thank you for catching up with us. Tonight's joke is, why did the radio station Fire the Weatherman and go ahead with your comments.
KD8LHR. I have no clue on the radio station and the weatherman. I'll pass on that one. And my comments are, I think we had a good weekend. It was a better weekend than we've had on any of our other field day events. We made a lot of contacts, thanks to a few of us and everybody actually, not just a few of us, but everybody that showed up and participated, brought food and everything else. It was well appreciated, that's for sure, and very much so enjoyed. And for all the operators, good job. Special thanks to Vito out there who pounded them out, man. Pounding them out right and left on 40 meters, and a few other bands there for sure. Good job to Andrew getting that last minute contact with the CW, and that was a good thing. And everything went rather smoothly. I wish more people would have partaken in the getting on the air part. There was plenty of times where the radios were setting dormant, or somebody was taking a break or wanting to take a break, and we would ask if anybody would cover. I know I did a couple times, and a few people stepped up to the plate and jumped in there for me to cover me so I could go have a cigarette or get something to eat or go to the bathroom or whatever. Not much more to say than that. And I'll turn it back to you, Nemo.
All right, very good. We'll go over to Dan, N8DRL. Go ahead with that recheck on the comment round.
I just have a quick question. Did anybody find a black flashlight, a rubber flashlight made by Coast, and Stanley yellow and black number 1 Phillips?
All right, so there's some missing stuff there, but I'm sure it'll get tracked down. If anybody finds a yellow and black Phillips head, and the other thing Dan mentioned there, I'm sorry, I'm just doing 3 things at once. We'll make sure that, I'm sure everybody will check their gear and make sure that they got that stuff. All right, we'll keep on. Well, this is K8PVL with the Wednesday Night Jokenet. And we've been kind of talking Winter Field Day anyway, and the AAR. Let me just say, the thing, and I know I said this to the group a little bit earlier, but, the thing that impressed me most was, and that I think we did the best at, was we had a bunch of new guys show up, and I think we welcomed them into the group in the best way possible. We gave them all opportunities. I think we even might have, I think Brian, that kid that Brian brought, he was maybe 14, 15. Nice kid. He wasn't into the rag chew voice roundup stuff. That's okay. We sent him over to Andrew, and I think Andrew put him under his wing. I think he's going to be a new ham soon. I'm not a bit surprised if he will be. All right. But the other guys that showed up, they all the new people we've gotten in the last couple weeks, Vito, you and Tom, and man, you guys just fit right in, and appreciate you guys all joining up with us and doing the thing. You guys helped make it a great time, and everybody helped make it a great time. But I think that we welcomed a bunch of new people in. That, to me, that's the best thing we did right there, and the way they got brought in. Some of you guys now are like you've been here the whole time. All right, let me go ahead. We'll go over to Ruth Ann. Ruth Ann, K8ZVO again. Thank you for bringing the food out to us. Appreciate that. Winter Field Day. Did you even listen?
No, because I didn't hear you. I didn't think that you would be on 2 meters. But, I was busy coughing and sneezing, so it was sort of an awkward day for me. really am going to miss doing the summer one. I don't know if I'll have any way to... There's no way I can participate from in Scotland, so that's a nothing. I'll be there Saturday. I brought home one waffle. I don't know who didn't want to eat the last one, but it was hard as a rock when I got it home. Back to net, KE8CVO.
All right. Well, there's a couple of options for you. I mean, I don't know how we would set it up for you, but you could do remote control and do the. I think you're allowed to do that, and just be in Scotland. But also if you don't want to participate and just kind of listen to what's going on the bands, WFD That's a great place to go. And you can pick up repeaters or monitoring stations, HF monitoring stations all around the world there, and at least listen, hear what's going on the HF bands. All right, very good. We'll go down to Joe, W8KNO. Hopefully you're still around and didn't meander over to another net. Did you do Winter Field Day this year?
Well, thank you, Nemo. It's really great to be here for the third go-around. Usually I'm gone on the Warren, to the Warren net by that time because the net runs so long. So I feel great and honored to be here for the third go-around. Did I participate in Winter Field Day? No, I did not. I participated in the DQ Worldwide 160-meter contest. And that had me up through the night, so I slept most of the day. And I felt lucky in that. I had a low power. I have a single 160-meter dipole east-west up 18 feet. So it's an NVIS antenna in the true meaning of it. And I still was able to get 162 contacts. So that was my activity for the weekend. And with that, back to you, Nemo. KE8. PVL, W8KNO.
All right, CW contest, man. We need a CW guy bad in our group. I'll tell you that. We've got Bob, NADPD. He's a great CW guy and he's a good guy. But a 24-hour event, he's just not up to it anymore, and we appreciate that, and we appreciate him being a member of the club. But we sure could use a CW guy on site for events, that's for sure. All right, we'll keep on going down the list. Well, we'll go down to Tom, KE8QWG. Thank you for being here tonight, sir. Winter Field Day. It was great having you there. What are your thoughts?
I really enjoyed it. I got a chance to, some of the people here on the radio got a chance to meet everybody, and just the amount of knowledge there was incredible. I mean, I got on there, and the first thing I did was, okay, I can call, and I threw my call sign out there, and Drew says, whoa, you can't do that. Okay, you got to use the club's call sign. I said, all right. So anyway, I got to do a little bit of talking, and I got to do a little bit of logging. I worked with Drew I worked with Vito quite a bit, and it's just amazing the amount of knowledge out there between all you guys. Break for time. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was just there's so much to learn out there, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. And it was really nice just walking around talking to some of the different people. I thought it was an amazing event. Other than that, that's about all I got here.
All right, very good. Dave, K8TIE, I know you didn't come out for Winter Field Day. Maybe we'll drag you out here for Summer Field Day. That might be a good thing for you, and let you jump on the radio and do some of that stuff. But what did you do over the weekend there?
Well, actually, I've just been kind of working around the house. I have a lot of work for my job to do that. I've been doing on the computer. Going to help my mother-in-law a little bit, playing around outside in the snow, trying to keep everything clean, and help my watching a neighbor's place, a friend of mine's place, and then helping the neighbor keep his driveway clear, and just kind of working around here, really. Just a lot of stuff to do all the time, it seems like. You never get caught up. But other than that, it seems to be a little bit warmer now, so that's kind of nice. Enjoying that.
All right, yeah, the weather's been good today. I can't complain too much. We'll go down to Dave, K8TIE. K8TIE, are you still with us? All right. Well, maybe we'll circle back to that in a minute. We'll go over to Vito Alpha Delta 8 Oscar India. Good to have you with us tonight, sir. Man, you jumped right in there both feet. And, it's like you've been a member of the club for a long time too. And you rocked it this weekend. I appreciate you being there. And I'll have a little bit more motivation next weekend. I was pretty beat up, but I'm usually right there with Sonny and everybody else on the radio. So. Good to have you with us, man. Appreciate you. You and Tom both. Great having you guys there. Go ahead.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And I appreciate you guys for being so welcoming. I do need to thank Andrew for jumping off the digital mode and letting us selflessly sacrificing his digital stuff for letting everybody stay on to the sideband stuff. So that's greatly appreciate that. And made my first Winterfield day an amazing one. So I greatly appreciate him for that. But Tom also made that contact, got the contact with Scott from N3FJP from the blogging software we're using. Which was pretty cool. It was a fun little Easter egg he put in his software that came up when say hi to him when he came up on when we logged him. I'm really looking forward to Summerfield Day now and trying to do even more with get us even more contacts and more modes for that too. So and everything you can go remote if we can get set up for that. You can also bring your rig out to Scotland, and I can't remember which. I believe Scotland's one you can go to and get a. I think it's a CEPT permission to operate over in the foreign country over there. I can't remember if that's the correct one or not, but I'm pretty sure that you can operate there with your own equipment. Also for Summerfield Day. Back to net control.
W8IJC link.
Absolutely, that's an option. A lot of countries you go to, our license is accepted. You just got to follow their band plans. All right, we'll keep on going. Jeff, KC8LAR, good to have you with us tonight, sir. Man, you and Sonny supervised setup pretty good, and the record time, I think, personally. Go ahead, man.
Well, I think everybody participated in setup and tear down, and I think that was a success. And I think that everybody getting in and pitching in and helping out definitely made things go a lot smoother. And yes, CEPT is what you're looking for. That's actually a question on the extra exam. So Ruth Ann, if you upgrade to extra, I think it's extra and advanced classes. You need your a form ID, which is usually your passport, and if I'm not mistaken, your official copy of your amateur radio license, and that's good in anywhere in the UK, and there's a couple other countries over there. But yeah, I think everybody did a bang-up job, and everybody pulled together, and I think that's what made it a success. So, Ruth Ann, upgrade to your extra, and we'll keep our ears open for you. How's that? KCLAR, back to net control.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, that is an option. Just pack that in a CAM4 ACK in a box and drag it along with you. It's a little extra baggage, but what's a couple extra pounds when you're showing off ham radio, huh? All right, we'll go down to Wayne Alpha, Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet. Thank you for being here tonight, sir. We're talking about the Winter Field Day stuff. Thank you, man, with the getting the logs and the wood and everything over to the clubhouse with me. I really appreciate that, and just helping making sure everything went smooth, man. Go ahead. Oop, Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet. Wayne, are you still with us?
I think that I don't even know how to answer that one. I think we just keep, working on what we're doing, and eventually something will work out. I don't have too much to say.
That's all right. We'll keep getting better. Every year it gets a little bit better and a little bit better, and we're putting a great group of people together to make it work. All right, we'll keep on going. Dan, N8DRL, how about you, man? It was great having you there and the support that you gave and everything. And it was pretty cool watching you set up a dummy load and test out that radio. Hope that went well for you. I know I didn't check in on you much with that, but it was great to see all the technical stuff going on around there. And I hate using terms like that because, it's like saying magic wand on the internet. Oh, our magic internet stuff. But some of that is what it is. So go ahead with you.
I had fun for sure. I especially like that keyboard the who let me borrow. Usually he's the one borrowing stuff from me every event, but lately it's been the other way around. So new members were awesome. Everybody I talked to was just great. Anyhow, I'm gonna try back to that phone in the middle of something here. Any zero.
And keeping us honest, this is the Wednesday Night Jokenet. I am KE8PVL. We are in the comment round. We'll go down to Ken, KE8YBN. We're really looking forward to you next field day. But we sure missed you and the cakes. Man, we could have used some of those. All right, take it away, man.
Thanks, Devo. Appreciate it, too. In fact, that's what my menu to make either tonight or maybe tomorrow even. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, that's enough time to make a cake. Yeah, time for Saturday. Yeah, that'll work. I don't be cold blue or blazing red yet. I haven't decided on what that's quite yet. But yeah, sure looking for the summer field day for sure. Okay, back to you. Like that. KE8YBN.
All right, very good. We'll go over to Frank, KE8ZHH. Man, you were there and you were right there with everybody and jumping into the mix. And I know I left for a little while. When I came back, there was a giant sleeping bear in the corner. In all honesty, man, I thought about throwing one of them bear rugs over you because I thought it would taking a picture. I thought it would be really funny, but I didn't do it because I love you. All right, take it away, man.
Well, I did get enough sleep. I did nod off here and there, and I had a great time, though. I didn't kill myself with lack of sleep, and I had a really good time there. It was great seeing all the new club members jumping in there and getting on the radio and stuff, and they did a lot more than I did. And, yeah, it was great. And let's not forget Joe, KE8DNF, for
All right, very good. And yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. And somebody else suggested a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe we should think about, like, at least next time around, choking and ferriting every cable in and out of there until we get it right. And then that might help it out a little bit too. We tried the grounding line, and I think that made a difference this year. I don't know how much of a difference, but I honestly think it did. All right, we'll keep on going. Sonny, KD8 LHR. Speaking of sleeping, I found you asleep at the keyboard or radio a couple times, and I know I did myself. So, but man, you banged it out too.
Yeah, KD8 LHR, back in the group. I did what I had to do. I took quite a few breaks, that's for sure. But we did tear it up there, here and there. That was fun. It's always fun. Always fun. And it was, as everybody said, it was good to see all the new guys and everybody get out there and do what they had to do to get it, to get it rolling the way it's supposed to roll as best as we can anyways. But definitely was fun. That's for sure. I'll turn it back to you. That's about one more thing I need to throw in there. Wayne, are you feeling okay? You don't sound a little concerned about you there, Wayne, if you're still there.
All right, well, for a check on the microphone, Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet, Wayne, are you still with us, and are you doing all right, man? All right, no contact there. I'm sure his wife is making sure he's okay, but if somebody wanted to send him a little message over Messenger or just a text message. Make sure he's doing all right. That's he did sound like he might have had a shot or two last time around. That could have been the case too. All right, one more call out to anybody who wants to check in or recheck. Please call KE8 PVL with the Wednesday Night Jokenet. All right, I did mention that I was going to talk to a little bit about what we do in the beginning. You may notice in the beginning I have a monologue or a prologue, and that prologue changes one line in it every month or every week. And every month, the person who's that prologue, that line references a television show, a movie, or a podcast that I'm familiar with, at least, anyway. And the people who guess that the most at the end of the month, the winner of that, whoever guesses the most correct times, they win a cup. I got a little cup here, coffee mug. It's pretty cool. And actually, this month, this is the last net of the month, I got a 3-way tie. So I got to figure out who I'm going to send it off to. But that changes, and you can guess that anytime during the net, whenever you think you get to it, and I will make sure you get one. And we got new ones coming next month, or really it should be next month. I should have new ones next month. All right, they should be here any day now. All right, very good. I will make one more call out to anybody who wants to check into the net or recheck. Please call K8PVL.
K8TIE, getting back to you after missing earlier. Yeah. As for the Scotch, well, I mean, they're the only place I think it's not legal to make it in the United States, but they have great Scotch in Scotland. KE8PBL.
W8IJC Link.
All right. Yes, they do. And actually, a cute, amusing story. I'll drag us on for just a little bit further. I, in another life, used to manage a liquor store and wine shop, and so there's a and I don't remember which distillery it is, but there is a distillery in Scotland that some years ago, I think they had some financial troubles and they were trying to do some promotional stuff, and they were actually selling physical spaces of like square footage of their facility to other people, and some big diplomat over in, I believe it was Japan, actually bought their square foot and showed up one day. It was supposed to be obviously symbolic, but they showed up one day and marked off their 1 square foot in the lobby and put little flags around it and painted it in the flag of their country. Said, "This is ours." I can't remember which distillery it was. So, Ruth Ann, maybe you should remember that brief story there, and you could do some research on it while you're out there in Scotland. All right, one more call out. Anybody want to check in or recheck? Please call KE8PBL. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to wrap it up and put a bow on it. I'd like to thank everybody who checked in this evening. Without you guys, this night couldn't happen. And, man, again, what a wonderful field day it was. I really had a great time, too, and having everybody there. I'd like to thank Tom, NHCT, for the use of this repeater and keeping it up and running with the great efficiency that he does as it is. I'd also like to thank everybody currently serving and retired from service to this country. Your sacrifices are not going to be forgotten by me. This is K8PVL. I'm going to go ahead and return the repeater back over to normal amateur radio use, whatever that might be. Be good to each other, everybody. K8PVL clear.